What if Deku was Herobrine? Part 3. We go to the Minecraft world, where someone has been scouring the Minecraft world searching for Herobrine. Where is he? It's been forever since I had my rematch. Where is Herobrine? I'd love to give him another fight. As then a black figure with white eyes shows up. Null, what are you doing here? Any luck finding Herobrine? As he shakes his head. Where is that coward? Like, he wouldn't just disappear or be defeated. He's too strong. Did Mojang find a way to get rid of him? No. Couldn't possibly. Maybe he's just weakened right now. In that case, it would be the perfect time to strike. If I knew where he was. Do you have anything? Noel just simply shakes his head. Where are you, Herobrine? As we go to Herobrine, who's currently watching a city burn, as his zombies are pretty much going through the city. The heroes will take a while before they put this out. With all this chaos, I guarantee I'm running them rapid, like dogs. Now, how long until they figure it? As he says that, the entire street filled with his, zombies gets obliterated by a blast. That was a pretty strong blast. Where did it come from? As he looks over towards where Endeavor had basically burned the street clear. As the heroes start to move in. Of course, they have to have someone with a very good wide-range fire ability. If I remember correctly, that's the number 2 hero I was informed about. As we get a flashback to All for One and Herobrine talking. So why do you call me here, All for One? Well, I wanted to inform you about the heroes in this world. There are currently 1 through 10 are most likely going to be your concern as well as mine. Why do I have to be concerned with such things? I can easily defeat the heroes, but some of them hold very strong abilities. Fine, I'll hear you out. Endeavor, Best Genus, Hawks, All Might, that was about all I remembered. Man, he really knows how to make something dull. Although it would be fun to find a way to get back to my old world, my dimension. But how would I do that? I'm still trying to figure out where I am. The only answer I've got is I'm in Japan, wherever this is. But until I find a way back, this world will survive as it being for me to conquer. But for now, as he looks down, as most of his minions have been, taken care of, I would love to step in. As then, he gets a call. What is it this time? As he answers it, Herobrine, I have something very important to discuss. What is it? We need to meet in person. Listen, I'm not a person you can just get a hold of all the time, All for One. So you either tell me across the phone or you're not going to get a response out of me. Very well. I'd like you to cause chaos. I'm currently already doing so. In that case, you're already ahead of schedule. I'll keep it going for a bit longer. I was about to wrap up. Because of your interrupted phone call, I was debating not going in anymore because the time is just, gone by. No, please do. I need a distraction so the LV members can sneak into UA to get another file. What is it with your plans? Not one has seemingly worked yet. Patience, Herobrine. You know I could defeat you in a fight, right? I'm very aware of that. But You'll love when the plan comes together. We'll have Japan in the palm of our hand. More like the palm of my hand. But I'll let you keep Japan. I've got no interest in this place. Which takes All for One by surprise. But for now, I'm just gonna watch my fun. As a few more zombies are fighting against heroes, as a few get infected as he's watching, causing them to turn on their fellow heroes. As he hangs up the phone. Now that's what I'm talking about. Give him a fight. As it seems like one of them managed to at least mutate some, where it had a large, gigantic quirk, which made a gigantic zombie, which fights Mount Lady. Which, they help with the other heroes, they managed to take down the zombie, and, well, pretty much end the attack. Well, I better cause at least a bit more chaos, so I can make sure they complete their plan. As he then just points his sword towards, well, Mount Lady, as a lightning bolt strikes her, sending her to a, skyscraper, hitting it, as the top half falls on her as she hits the ground. I'm not sure if that killed her, but if it did, score. Who's next? As he's looking around for another person to strike, as they notice a certain hero in the air. Number 3. As Hawk sees Herobrine, as he's, well, remembers the description, glowing eyes, as he's prepared to go down towards Herobrine, then 3 flying, seemingly skeletons would appear. I didn't know if I could actually summon them, but it seems like the flying skeletons still work. Wonder how they got here in the first place. I'll figure that out later. Maybe it was due to my power? No, there has to be a connection to my world for them to pass over like that. I'll have to find that connection, so there is a hope for me getting back to my world. Great. As he's watching, basically, Hawks get, having to fight 3 flying skeletons, which he's doing a decent job. He's outmaneuvering them, for the most part, going through buildings, using them as a kind of a way to get them off his tail. As one comes out from the corner, as Hawk simply decapitates it, as the 2 others are still flying. As he flies up and does a loop, one stays below, one follows. As Hawks goes under to, make a circle, as the ones that stay behind is in front, as he quickly moves fast and decapitates the other skeleton. As Herobrine looks at the other one, I can't let that last one perish. I need answers. As then he would reach out and just teleport to the flying skeleton and teleport away with him. Which surprises, Hawks, as they would seemingly just end up in an old bar that's full of grass and a broken roof. So what's your name? Just Wing. Wing, eh? You're another skeleton with wings. How'd you get here? I don't know. I suddenly got teleported here. I don't know how. I was hoping for a little bit of an answer. Apparently there's a connection to our world and this one. You will help me find that connection. Why? Do you want to be like what your buddies ended up? Fair point. So listen closely. You will search the area for any sign of a portal. If not a portal, then a rift. Something that can get us back to our world. Guarantee it's in chaos without me. Entity 303 Null may try something. And there's the Nether forces as well. And the end. The end may stay neutral as it always has. But I will not have Entity 303 taking over the overworld. That belongs to me. Very well. I don't see any point of disobeying you. Since you're Herobrine, you could kill me in an instant. Wise words. You're the wisest of the nether skeletons I've come across. Some of them are fools, but also loyal fools. There's a couple loyalists of wither skeletons I find very interesting. But anyway, I'm going to give you a list of spots to check out. See if you find any anomalies, rifts, or even a portal. Do I make myself clear? Sir, yes, sir. Stay under the radar. I will technically give you a cloaking ability for the time being, to stay hidden. Yes, sir, I will make sure to use it to my fullest capabilities. Good. And now if you excuse me, time to go check on our prisoner. Our prisoner? Sorry, my prisoner. As in, a zombie comes in with 2 coffees. Care for a coffee? Sure, why not? Although I'm just bones. As he just grabs coffee. And don't ask me how it can taste coffee. I'm just making it up for this story. As, I gotta say, it goes right through me, but man, it tastes pretty good. I know, right? This is the best zombie, coffee maker I've had yet. He's currently my butler. Although, not very good in combat, he does make an excellent cappuccino. So I have to say, he was worth the keep. I would say, even though I can't really taste anything, I could taste that coffee. Well, anyway, I gotta go check on my prisoner. Very well, boss. As he goes to check on the student that is chained to a wall. Still alive? The student looks up. As he has duct tape over his mouth. I suggest that's a yes. Don't worry, I have a plan for you. I'll be exchanging you for an item at the sports festival. I know of it, I've watched the news. And don't worry, it won't be any item I'm just exchanging. It's an item that may help me find the way to get back to my world. As he leans down at the, student. And I don't need to answer any more of that to you. But once I get it, I'll hand you back over as I will keep my end of the deal. But if you find any information while you're here, other than what I've told you, and spill it to the heroes, his eyes light up more, I will erase you from this miserable place called Earth. Do I make myself clear? As he nods his head, with sweat going down the student's face. Good. As he smiles before tapping the student's shoulder. Now behave. As he gets up, opens the cell door before closing it, locking it, and leaving. As he smiles. I guess the time has come for us to make that trade soon. I'll give them my demands, and they'll hand over the item which will help me track down the possible rift areas. Or portals. Whatever is making at least a flaw that's causing us to leak through to this world. Hopefully none of these people have ended up in ours. That would be a nightmare. Well, for at least some people. But anyway, who's even listening to me at this point? As we just see the cappuccino zombie, who seemingly is just listening in. I didn't know you could listen. The zombie simply just nods his head. Very well. Sit down. As the cappuccino zombie the butler pretty much just sits down. As Herobrine sits down. Now to wait for that report. As a few days would pass, Wing shows back up. Alright, I checked all these areas, and only one had a trace of, energy that was similar to our world. Like a portal. Okay, tell me. Well, it was near a large group of buildings, seemingly around, with a lot of security, a lot of heroes. Go on. I couldn't tell where it was though. It was faint, but I got a little bit of a sense of it. It was at this building, as he shows Herobrine an image. Wait, this is, as he remembers All for One telling him about the Hero Safety Commission building. This is the Hero Safety Commission building. Why would there be a portal or a rift there? No idea. It may be the item you sense that could help us find a rift back to our world. Keep that in mind. Yes, sir. Anyway, I want you to check these spots out too, if you can. And I want it done before the sports festival event in about 3 days. Okay, you want me to check the mountains, the coasts, and a remote island? Yes. I feel like one of these remote islands may have our key to back to our world. You might be right. As he grabs the paper, I'll get on it right away. Good. And that is the end of part 3 of What If Deku Was Herobrine. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.